Well, hey everybody, it's our Monday launch video, something to launch us off into the week. We had a great weekend here, Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to tell a story about something that happened on Saturday night. I told it yesterday and Sunday, so it's kind of repeat if you were here with us for the weekend. All right, so Saturday night, we're preaching, get toward the end of the message, and there's like a big a static. Comes from one of the speakers. It's never happened before. And it reminded me of the perfect analogy that I shared that wasn't on my sermon notes. We talked a little bit about, well, I won't give you the whole message, but actually it's attached to this one. It's attached to this email. Anyways, static comes through the speaker for the first time ever. And it's this great analogy that I didn't have in my notes, but I added, and then we had it on Sunday. But static is sort of like sin in our relationship with God. Or maybe I should say sin is sort of like static in our relationship with God. Does it break the relationship? No, but it makes it much harder to experience the fellowship, if you will. And I think one of our challenges is to always kind of try to discern what is the static that's interfering in our relationship with God. So when I was giving the message, the static came through the speaker, and just for a quick moment, there was a disconnect between me and everybody who was in the room. They couldn't hear me, or if they did, they were really distracted by the static. And so as you launch into a new week, I think it's fair to ask, what are the things in your life that are sort of like static in your relationship with God? And think about when you're on the phone and you got a bad connection. Yeah, you're still in a relationship with that person, but are you really connecting with them? Are you truly in fellowship? I guess there's a difference between relationship and fellowship. Relationship is your standing. I can be in relationship with people, but then not have fellowship with them. Anyway, so that's the launch. What in your week is sort of static? Some little thing, could be a big thing. You know, there's people walking around. There were a lot of people at church yesterday, not our church specifically, but the church, who've got some pretty big issues in their life that are pretty loud issues of static, and that really do interfere with them experiencing God's presence. That's what we talked about. We want to experience God's presence. We even talked about the Old Testament sacrificial system and how it was a failed attempt, a failed solution to a broken world. Anyways, but if we're feeling a distance from God's presence, it's either because we're not pursuing Him at all, which could be a very real possibility, or there's some sort of issue of static. So, all right, take care. God bless. Have a great week. All right.